Peace. Welcome back to the Space Beyond Infinity where there are no limitations. I am your spirit guide, Mystic, and I'm back with another vlog, y'all. Okay, let's see. Now, the sun is kind of out on a certain part of my yard. I got these clothes I need to sit out to dry, but like, I say like 30 minutes, 40 minutes ago, I went to go try to sit them out to dry, and as soon as I sat them out, it started sprinkling on me, so I just feel like if I attempt to do it again, it'll start sprinkling again. I don't know. It's a rainy day. Let's step out so we can see further. I mean, I ain't got no clothes on. That's why I'm avoiding. Well, it don't really seem like it's that much gray clouds, but sun. So take my chances. Um, Let me just put the fastest things to dry out. What was I gonna say? My kids ain't got no clean clothes, y'all. They ain't got no clean clothes. This It's been raining, so I haven't been able to like wash and hang out to dry. But at the same time, they've been having stuff, something to wear. Look, this was as soon as I step out, it's sprinkling. This is wild. I literally said it and then turned around and woo, that's something. Anywho, whatever. I'm about to get our breakfast prepped. Let's see. Cause I ain't got no clothes on, y'all. I'm only half dressed for the occasion, so there we go. I'm like, I'll be like, this woman don't never got no clothes. I don't. I don't. I don't. I put clothes on when it's time to leave the house, or if I'm on the phone with a family member, or like I'm vlogging. I don't put clothes on. I don't be wearing clothes in my house. I'm at home when I need some clothes, so ain't nobody here. I don't have no guests. It's just us. So, it's two things I want to talk to y'all about, right? The first thing, right, is that there's this tree in my backyard, right? There's this tree, the main tree to me, right? It's the main tree that stretches its branches across the backyard. So I go out there almost every day and I touch the branch of the tree and I put my forehead to the branch of the tree and I hold on to it and we exchange energy. I haven't done it in the last like 2 days or whatever. Because it's been raining and stuff. And I don't know, I just ain't really been with something like that. So today, I'm like, it's seeming cool. Let me go back here and let me touch the tree. It's a dead bird in my backyard. It's a dead bird in my backyard. It has transitioned in my space. It has gone. And honestly, I find it a little significant seeming as what has transpired for me personally in the last few days. Like, there's been major transformation. Or the last day. Like, um, I had a dream last night that we all had, me and like a few people from my family had to go into the spirit realm to like reclaim a soul of another one of our family members. And we all had to die in order to do it, which was fine with all of us. We were all open and willing to do so for our family member, you know, especially since we all knew that we were going to be able to come back, right? So we all went and then we came back and we had to re-manifest our physical bodies. And by doing that, it was like we were like at the park or whatever, and we had to go and just find the place in the park that made us feel the most, filled with joy. the most joyful. And I'm gonna eat some of this mango real quick. This mango is like really bruised, and I don't want to really use it, but take a couple bites from a couple spaces that look fine. Mm, that's nice. This mango's bruised too. A couple of these mangoes are bruised. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I wasn't being careful enough. Anyway, I know this it was kind of easy for everybody else. It was different for me. It wasn't like I found my space and I started to manifest. It was like I went to multiple different places in a park and my body started to manifest. This mango isn't really on that cool either. Just not gonna use it. I don't know, like I had to will. It wasn't quite the same. Like I had to will my body to manifest forward. It wasn't like a bad thing. It wasn't nothing wrong with me. It's just that I'm obviously different. I'm more powerful and more magical. And so the way for me to manifest my body, it just came differently. And it was different. So I had to rebirth myself. I had to will myself to be rebirthed. It's like I didn't return to a body. That's the thing, right? Because we were all supposed to return to our bodies. I didn't return to my body. I had to will and manifest an entire new being. And so that's what I did. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So I went through a rebirth and transformation. Which, if you could say I was waiting for something like that dream confirmation on my transformation. Like something for me clicked yesterday, and there was a major shift in me. So to have that dream and then to wake up and see the dead bird in my yard, it's significant to me. So not freaking out about it, but I am freaking out about it because I've never dealt with a dead bird, and I have to deal with this dead bird in my yard. So my initial thought was to have some, try to see if I could pay my neighbor to come. I know it's this one guy who got this truck and he'd be interested in me. But I don't know if he interested in me, as in interested in me, or just interested in me and just noticing that, I be needing help and stuff. But anywho, I figured I'd ask him, could he help me and come get this bird out my yard? But then I started thinking am I supposed to be the one? Is it supposed to be me? Am I supposed to handle this? And how do I handle this? Mm, I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me. Honestly, obviously. Because I can't even look at the damn thing. I just saw a glimpse of it, turned right around and walked right back in my house. I got the heebie-jeebies having the back door open now. So I don't know. But I'm trying to figure out, is that something I'm supposed to get over? supposed to be getting over that and just dealing with it. I don't know. I have to see. Um, but yeah, I'm not too freaked out about it. It's just, dead things that are not, prepared for me to eat or like. What, Ra? What? I can't hear you, but if you're telling me that you're hungry, then I need you to just sit down and drink your water. Okay? Anywho, see what time on that. Yeah, I'm not too freaked out about it, but I am, you know, I'm freaked out about it, but I'm not too freaked out about it, right? And I obviously don't see it as a negative thing. I just see it as, like I said, like, I have gone through and am going through a major transformation and rebirth at this time. And that is my confirmation, right? It's so funny because yesterday I was like looking at this bird in my yard in the front or on the side of the house. And I was like looking at it and I'm like, are you dead? Are you dying? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? And then today I found a dead bird in my backyard and I'm like, I wonder if that's that same bird that I was looking at, wondering. I wasn't close enough to the bird to figure out what it had going on. I was in the house and I was just looking out at it. And, because if it's a dying bird, I don't want to get close to that dying bird. But it's funny because I saw it while I was on the phone with my baby daddy, which I believe that our conversations would trigger this position that I feel like I'm in now, like this rebirth, this transformation, this finally able to let things go. And, we had a conversation that kind of gave me some closure to our situation, which he probably not aware of. And I haven't expressed to him yet, but it just allowed me to be feeling a little more okay with what I know my real decision is, right? So we was talking and he started talking to me about polygamy and how he feel like he's supposed to have multiple partners and stuff. And we're having this conversation again. This is not the first time we've had this conversation. It's probably the 100,000th fucking time we had this conversation, right? We've had our little polygamy experiences, and in which I've realized that that's not it for me. That's not it for me. And I've expressed to him multiple times how I know that that's not it for me. But he won't let me not, In his eyes, it's like it's for him, but he can only do it if it involves me. And I'm like, bro, it don't work that way. Like, if that's something I don't want, then that's something I don't want. And I can't just go along with it because I feel so strongly drawn to you, because I feel like I'm supposed to be with you. Like, I can't just go along with something that I don't feel like it's for, that don't feel like it's for me. Don't feel like it's for me. I can't just go along with it just because you feel like you can't go forward with it without me. And it's like, we having this conversation, and it's a polite conversation because I recognize and realize that that's what he wants. That's what he desires. I've realized that and recognized that a long fucking time ago. That's nothing new for me. I've been accepted that. I've been embraced that. And I've been told him multiple times over, like, if that's what you want, then go and have that. But his thing is, he wants to have that with me. He don't feel like he can have that without me being involved. And it's like, you can't have it both ways because that's not for me. Like, I don't want that. And also, he gets into a space of he feel like when I feel like I want to separate or detach myself from him, it has to be negative, or it has to be like drama between us. I can tell you, I'm pretty sure that's 90% of the reason why I haven't really truly expressed how I feel. Because it's either when I express stuff like that, either it's met with aggression or it's met with like trying to convince me that, I'm not giving. Like the last time I brought up how I felt, and I told him, like, I think that we need to separate, or like, I need space, or I need time, or I don't think that this is right, or blah, blah, blah. And he's like, why can't you just give us a chance? And it's like, you know how many chances I've given us? Like, I've given us multiple. It's been 5 years with 3 kids. I'm 5 years with 3 kids in. Like, you think I haven't given us a chance? That's the fucking problem. I've given us a multitude of chances. I've poured everything into this. And you don't recognize that. That's my problem. That's why I can't give this a chance. But he's like, we've been traveling ever since we got together. We've been just traveling and having kids, and we haven't had a chance to like sit down in a home for a good amount of time and collect our energy and balance ourselves, and really get into romance the way he says he wants to get into romance. But it's like, we've had homes together. We've lived together. Like, so stop yelling. So I don't know what you talk about, but anyway, it don't matter. The thing is, I know this is not for me, and this is not what I want. So this is not what I need. This is not what I want. This is not what I need. So I'm trying to let go of it and move forward. But not but. And our conversation yesterday just kind of solidified it for me. Like, yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. Like, thank you for bringing it home, wrapping it up, and totally reminding me of the ultimate. Like, I know this is not for me. Like, you you want something totally different than what I want for myself. Our visions for our desires for what we want for ourselves are totally different. It's totally different. I want my husband to be my husband. I don't want to share him. I don't want to share my partner. Even if I was chose to take a wife. Like, I mean, the conversation was so mature. He was expressing to me like things that, how he see how things was wrong with the way that he went about what he was trying to do, where he messed up at, and it was a very mature conversation. And I really appreciate the growth that, was expressed within the conversation. But still, it just led me to back to the root and the base of, it's not what I want. Like, you can't give me what I want, and I know that, and I've been in that. That's why when I was in that space of confusion, like, well, I know I love him, I know I want to be with him, but it's something that's like keeping me like, and it's the fact that I've been long known that it's not right for me. I've long known that it's not right for me, and I keep trying to hold on to it. And I know that I need to just let it go and move forward with, you have to let stuff go so that you can open yourself up to receive what you truly desire. You keep trying to hold on to old stuff that don't serve you, like me holding on to this. This is putting such a block in everything for me. That's why that's why I'm even in the position I'm in now, confused, lost. My mental space is all over the place. Oh, I don't understand this, or why am I, and I know why. I know why. I'm lying to myself, telling myself I don't know why. When I know why. I know why. My mental space has been weird, wavy, wonky, up and down, confused, quote unquote, don't know what I want, or why is things not manifesting in a way that I feel like it's supposed to manifest. Why I don't feel like myself is because I keep pretending. I keep pretending that I am who I used to be, and I'm not. I'm no longer that man's wife. I am no longer the woman I was that chose to be in that relationship. I have evolved past that. I have evolved past the relationship dynamic that we have had. And I wanted to change, and I've been wanting it to change for at least 2 years now. And I've been doing everything I can to change it for the last 2 years now. But he keep pulling me back in, sweet talking my soul, and I keep letting him because I love him. But the thing is, I love you and you're my family, but you're not my man, you're not my husband. And I have to accept that and embrace it and move forward. And he has to accept it and embrace it and let me move forward so that he can move forward as well. We are karmically tied, and we need to change and transform and transition our communication and connection to each other. So that's where I'm at. My time is kind of running low. So I just prepped our breakfast because what I really want to do is clean my bathroom right now while I have the chance while my baby is asleep. And so I'm gonna do that real quick. And then I just didn't want to handle our fruit and stuff like that so deeply after I just cleaned the bathroom. So whatever. But yep, that's what I'm about to do. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, and amazing experience. Thank y'all for being here. I love myself. I hope you love you. Peace.